Yeah, so the FA Cup fifth round draw has been finalised, and it's a very tasty draw. It's looking all right for Arsenal. We've got a good draw, probably the best possible draw we could have got. Maybe you could argue Port Vale or Bristol City, but I'm looking at Mansfield Town, and that's probably the best we could have hoped for. It is going to be away, so of course over there in Mansfield, it's going to be absolutely jumping, and they're going to put on a great atmosphere and make it difficult for us. But even with some rotation, which I would expect in that game, we should be turning them over pretty comfortably. Of course, there was a quote unquote, if you can call it, a giant killing, if you like. Obviously, Mansfield being in 13th place in League One, they knocked out Burnley in the last round. Previous to that, they was able to knock out Sheffield United. So, they are running on high, and, they would feel like they would be able to put up a fight against Arsenal, but come on, we're top of the league. So we should just be steamrolling all over them. So that's going to be an interesting game when we play them. Of course, the ties are going to take place between the 6th of March and the 9th of March. So it's going to be interesting. Looking at the rest of the draws, there is some tasty ties in there. You've got Wolves in Liverpool. You've got Newcastle at home to Man City. That's the big one, I think. Looking at that one, Newcastle are going to want to avenge the semi-final defeat to Man City across the two legs in the Carabao Cup. So hopefully they put up a big performance and are able to do something and, just handle Man City. I think should they do that on paper, we have to be the favourites. I mean, it's probably going to be a shootout between Arsenal and Liverpool, depending on how the draw was to go in the latter stages. I know I'm saying this like this is a certainty. It's definitely not. We all know in the FA Cup anything can happen. There's been giant killings in many a year, so anything can happen, so it's not guaranteed. But I would think, with our players, with the quality of our squad, with the fact of where we are at in the season, and obviously where we need to be in terms of our focus, we should be getting through this round and then into the quarterfinals. Of course, we've won this trophy the most amount of times. So should we get into the quarters, I would expect us to get pretty far in this competition, if not all the way to the final, and win it. We're already in the Carabao Cup final. We're top of the league. Champions League is going to be starting up in about a month or so as well. So we're still in all four competitions, and the way the draws have been, have they been lining up to present, it's been favourable for us. So hopefully, we can continue to fly high in all four competitions. And come May, well, you never know where we'll land. Let's go.